Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody, and happy Wednesday as we get ready to wrap up Kun-Lai Summit. We are almost there. We are here at the Kota base camp, and as you can see, we already have a couple of quests to take on here first. But we only have 2 chapters left. We got to take care of the Shado-Pan as well as the Kota Peaks. So let's go ahead and talk to Uncle Keen Bean.
Oh, there's nothing like a good cup of kaffa. When the seeds are roasted just right, ground fresh, and brewed in pure water. Perfect for the weary traveler or studious monk.
So Kota Blend.
Kota Peak is famous for its kaffa bushes. No other can survive at this elevation. Grummles make very good living selling Kafa's Kota Blend, but it's dangerous now thanks to my cousin here. He's got the wildlife up there hooked on Kafa while he's with his scheming. Kafa Kota is more scarce than ever with goods gobbling it up, and yetis hoarding it in their caves. I pay you good for any berries you bring down from Kota. Here, take a sample, eat it. See for yourself the power of Kafa.
Inventory is full.
Ah, dang it. Okay, quick magic cut. I gotta clear out my inventory because I keep on forgetting to do that ever since Dungeons and Drakfus. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. We got all the inventory stuff handled. Let's go ahead and get the, and we've also accepted the quest we were talking about, Kota Blend. So let's go ahead and get Trouble Brewing.
Lots of yetis in Kota, yup. Usually not too dangerous. Usually just eat goods. Then they eat the goods full of Kafa.
Keen Bean shoots good for a mean glance.
Now they're moody, cranky, sleep a lot, but never seem rested. Typical Kafa addicts. Gonna come out of those caves soon, I'm sure. Come looking for more Kafa. Then we all in trouble.
Okay, and then we also have Cousin Gootfer, who's now in trouble for all this.
I'm such a lucky don't. I ruined Uncle Keen Bean's Kafa trade.
So shut it down.
I messed up bad. It's hard working cutting seeds out of Kafa berries, but I noticed Goots eat the berries up and give back the seeds in a day or so. I fed everything I had to the Goots on Kota Peak, and now they're nuts, charging everything that moves. Kota used to be safe for Grummles to gather Kafa. Not anymore. Not with them Goots. Would you help?
Yes, I will. Gourmet Kafa.
It was genius. Kafa berries go in the Goot, seeds come out. Kafa Kota is already rare and worth a fortune, but by invention, Kafa Goot is gourmet. But it's over now. Uncle is upset and Peak is a muss. All that's left is to collect the rest of the Kafa Goot and never make it again. I won't ask you to gather it. Kind of a musky task, not fit for a hero. Just mark it so that I can find it easily when the mountain is safe again.
Okay, so now we have a bunch of deposits. Mountain Goots that we need to take care of, as well as some crazed yetis. Yeah, this is going to be a fun day. So let's go ahead and get things started. I hate to do this so early, but let's go ahead and get things started with the questing break. Go! Okay, so I'm taking a quick break from the break because we did actually complete Kota Blend, so let's go turn it in. This should be more than enough berries to satisfy Uncle Keen Bean. Cool. So as you bundle the berries together, you hear a mighty roar echo across the mountain, followed by a squeal of a terrified Grummle. Fair trade. The roar bellows out again, louder and more fierce than any of the yetis you've encountered so far. Again, a Grummle voice replies.
Please, great Kotakon! Forgive Grummle, let me go! I'll bring lots of Kafa right away, promise!
The beast called Kotakon answers with another meaty roar. Okay, so we now have actually an additional quest to take care of. That's probably not very good. We also have this guy right here.
Many greetings.
Shado-Pan has already been frozen here for some time, but you see the glint of light from something in his pack. So take that.
Farewell.
And you get a toy, or no, actually,
Will not bury me again!
What is it? Oh yeah, Kafa Press. So you can increase your haste by 57 for so many seconds. A little buff. Yay! Yay, Shaw of Anger. You just can't seem to catch a hint. So, let's go ahead and wrap things. So I'm actually not going to go back into a questing break. We've got 2 more goats, I think, to kill, and then we've got Kotakon to take care of. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. Oh no, we have a Yeti. What on earth will I do? So all you gotta do for Kodakan is just come up here and you'll come across this cave in a second. Here he is. But before I do that, I don't want to turn it in just yet because he will literally take me down the mountain back to Uncle Keenbean. And, well, I have 2 more goats to kill. So let's go ahead and take care of these Kafa goats. And then we'll take him on. 1 more goat. There he is. There's a goat. I'll take even 2. I mean, as long as I get my credit, then I'm fine. No, you constantly taunt me. Okay, let's go up this way. This'll work. Screw you guys. I'm going home. I've got all my goats. And let's go ahead and talk to Nephew Burberry. Okay.
Kodakan wants more Kafa, but I already had fed her all I have. Then I tried giving her a nice bow, but she's not satisfied.
Terrified Grummle gulps and leans in closer to whisper.
I think she can smell the Kafa I drank for breakfast.
Yeah, probably.
You brought Kafa? You magnificent lucky-do! Hurry, let's give it to her. Maybe she won't have us both for a snack.
Okay. So if you...
Look, pretty girl, look! The nice blood elf brought some Kafa treats for you.
Now we're going to have a Kafa-crazed Yeti again. Alright, Kodakan's happy.
I think it's working. Yeah!
Oh, no. And what happened? Oh, yep, and he basically runs you, or Kodakan runs you back down the mountain. But he now becomes your friend. So can you call it a total loss? No, not really. Here we go. So now he's part of the Koda base camp. Let's go ahead and turn in all these quests. First of all, with Cousin Gootfer. Oh, and we actually have an additional quest from Cousin Burberry. So shut it down.
Thank you, friend. Let this be a lesson to you. Never feed the goods.
Yes, don't feed the goods. So, Gourmet Kafa.
Great, I'll get up there and harvest them soon.
Cousin Gootfer begins wrapping long strips of linen around his hands.
Can't believe I thought this was a good idea.
I don't know why you did either. Then Uncle Keenbean.
You made it! Yetis are tough enough on their own. Can't imagine what a cranky Kafa addict Yeti must be like. You brave or lucky, or even dumb? Maybe all 3.
Okay, now we have a quest from Nephew Burberry. The Burlap Grind.
Okay. Well, she's not eating anybody. That's a good start. She must want more Kafa. But we gotta give her something to do with all the extra energy. I got it, the Burlap Trail. She can smash holes in out there all day.
Burberry turns to the massive beast.
What do you think, pretty girl? Want to smash hosins? I think so. Here, feed me my emergency flask of Kafa. She likes you.
Or feed her my emergency cask. So, okay, let's go ahead and take control of Kodakan. Now we can actually go back into the Burlap Trail and kill lots and lots of hosen. We gotta kill like 100 of them. So, let's go ahead and get this going with a questing break. Go! Okay, so now we've gotten all 100 taken care of. Dang it, don't give me that one. Okay, let's go ahead and head back to the Koda base camp and turn in the Burlap Grind. I think that should give us Koda Peak, but I'm not 100% on that. And then we can move on to the Shado-Pan, and I don't think that'll take too long either, but again, don't quote me on that. Because now we're getting to the point in Pandaria where even though there are like only 5 chapters to a zone, the chapters can last a while before you're officially done in the area. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this in with Nephew Burberry. There we go.
Wow, that was violent. Not sure what I was expecting. Thanks to you, I think we may have just formed a mutually beneficial relationship with the Terror of Koda Peak.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing to me. So there you go, Koda Peak. And you can actually do this for additional rep if you want. But we don't care because we are going to move on to the Shado-Pan. Now, actually, we do need to go to... Oh, let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, so we need to go do Master Chong. We don't need to go do him, but we need to go and do his quests. And I think that opens up
What's your
the Shado-Pan Monastery area. So I think we need to go to Eastwind Rest. That's probably going to be the closest flight path, so quick magic cut while we do that. Okay, we are here at Eastwind Rest. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of a trek on our hands because I actually just barely figured out where we're going. This is something that I kind of wish we would have handled earlier, but I didn't know if it was actually going to be part of the plot of Kun-Lai. So we're actually going to be heading over to the Serpent's Spine. So let's go ahead and get a quick travel break going. Go! Okay, now that we're closer to where we need to be, you can already tell it's going to be not fun because we already have some Shah-corrupted village area as well as this ginormous wall, which is the Serpent's Spine. Completely blocking off the Mantid from the rest of Pandaria, but as you can see, the Shah have been kind of a problem here. So let's go ahead and turn this in at the watch station for the Serpent's Spine. So we just got to talk to Shadow Master Chong. Let's go ahead and do that. You made it through. Come, we must speak. So the Shadow King, Shadow King, I don't know what I was going for. We've already lost the town. Why have no reinforcements arrived from the monastery? Okay, the Shado-Pan. Who are you? Can you fight? If so, we can use your help.
We serve so
all right,
others
turnabout.
do not have to.
Our true enemies are the Shah, not the Yongol. The Shah are emotion manifest. Destructive, yes, but undisciplined. Undisciplined force cannot last. The flood in dispersion loses its force. The wildfire burns its fuel. And discipline and wisdom can turn their destructive energy against themselves. Bring me the essence of the Shah in the village, and I will explain further.
Watch
okay?
the shadows.
Then the defense of Shado-Pan fallback. I sent for reinforcements from the Shado-Pan Monastery, but I've heard nothing back. We have already lost the town. A few lucky villagers may have survived, but we are pinned down here. We do not have time to entertain strangers. If you can fight, help my men defend this tower. If not, leave, for you will not survive long here.
Beware the western wind.
So we need to take care of 15 Shah-infested Yongol, as well as some Blind Rage Essence. Thankfully, that's not too hard to do here. All we gotta do is just take these guys out, but let's go ahead and do that to make it quicker with questing break. Go! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt the questing break because we actually do get an additional quest out here from Xia Zhang.
Welcome.
So let's go and talk to her. Hold up. I can't believe you made it here. I don't know how much longer I could have stayed hidden in here. I'm sure that there are others, Monk. We have to rescue them. Then we could go back to the Shado-Pan fallback. The master will know. They will know what to do. So we actually need to rescue some of the villagers here. Thankfully, we got Xia Zhang, so we don't need to worry about her. But let's go ahead and resume the questing break. Go! Okay, so we've taken care of all of the Shah-infested Yongol. We've taken care of getting some Rage Essence, as well as rescuing the villagers. So let's go ahead and head back into the Shado-Pan fallback and give the good news. So turnabout. Have you harvested their essence? Yes, I have. Good. Now you will see how to defeat unbridled rage. I will craft these into a trap for Kobai, the leader of the Yongol. Though he will be ensnared, and we will defeat him, he is not our ultimate target. Okay. Unmasking the Yongol. Simply killing Kobai will accomplish nothing, as he is possessed by a particularly powerful and destructive Shah, Malevolent Fury. You will use the trap I have fashioned from the blinding rage essences you brought. Lure him into the trap, and then steal his mask. Once you put it on, Malevolent Fury will appear and attempt to take control of you. Defeat him, and we will have made a victory of this tragic situation. You can find him to the north of the retreat, where he taunts us in insane rage.
Watch the shadows.
Okay. The defense of Shado-Pan fallback. You have brought us some time. You have bought us some time to breathe. We must not despair. Instead, we must act.
Beware the western
And
wind.
hold up. We didn't know that there were any survivors out there. Thank you for bringing them to safety, Drakfu. And for that, we get Gin Warm Kegs Brew,
We serve
which is again
so
another
others
toy
do
that
not
unfortunately I
have
already have, so it doesn't really affect things. There we go. Okay, so we have one more task to take on here, which is to take care of Kobai, the Yongol leader. Let's go ahead and track him down. So let's go ahead and do this. And there's Kobai right there. So all you have to do is use the trap and basically just lure him into it. So here we go. Okay, take the mask. And now Malevolent Fury will try and take control of me. But I have Fist of Fury, so I'm not worried about that. Okay. Take care of this shot Fist of Yongle, and there we go. Now I can mount up again. Okay, there it is. There's Shado-Pan fallback. Let's turn this in. I think we'll get one more quest on the Serpent Spine to give us the legit flight path we can actually get here. Hi, buddy.
We must not falter.
I should feel shame at the loss of the village. I should feel great pride in your success. I should feel many things, but must not allow myself to. Until our struggle with the Shah is complete, we must maintain total control of our emotions. That sounds like a plan, actually. To Winter's Blossom. The battle against the Shah is eternal. We cannot leave this place, but I am troubled by the absence of reinforcements from the monastery, given that we sent for them days ago. You have performed admirably. Perhaps you could travel to Winter's Blossom, our base camp on the way to the Shado-Pan Monastery. Speak with Lin Silent Strike once you arrive. He should know what is happening. To get there, travel north of the village and follow the road through Shadow Lee Basin to Winter's Blossom.
The wall must stand.
We don't need to worry about that just yet, because we actually can fly a little bit closer due to the fact we have the Coda base camp. Because technically you could take this quest on earlier, and we didn't. So now we have this. So let's go ahead and use the flight path and do a quick magic cut while we fly back to the Coda base camp. Okay, we're back at Coda base camp. So now all we need to do is make the remaining trek to Winter's Blossom, which is going to take us into the mountains past the Shadow Lee Basin. But that's an interesting problem. So the entire village was overrun, and they sent for Shado-Pan reinforcements, but none came. Now, we've already kind of heard that in Pandaria, that the Shado-Pan are few and far between. They aren't that many, but usually they have a very quick response time, because they do need to take care of these Shah threats before they become a major problem. So the fact that they haven't heard anything is also a major problem. Thankfully, we are already at Winter's Blossom, so let's figure out what the heck is going on. And actually, this does lead into the next zone, because that's the gate into it. So here's Winter's Blossom. Let's go ahead and talk to Lin Silent Strike.
What is it?
Shadow Master Chong sent you? Yes, we received his request for reinforcements. We are in no position to grant it, however. We've just concluded a battle of our own, and the monastery's been locked up tight. We can't even get reinforcements here, and we're just down the hill. Honor even in death. If Shadow Master Chong trusted you, perhaps you can help us. The Yongle are our enemies. Still, we must prove we are better than they. We will show them honor in death. As after most battles, the carrion birds have begun gathering. Thin their numbers, so the bodies of our foes will not be desecrated. They've gathered at the battlefield to the west.
We serve so others do not.
So we need to kill scavengers. And then we can also talk to Ban Bearheart.
We meet again.
A line unbroken. When we regrouped after their initial attack, we numbered 3 less. You can fight, and we must plan our defense should these cursed Yongle attack again. If you would help us, grant our fallen comrades their last rites and recover their armor. You will find their bodies to the west, near the gate. And try to keep the birds off of them. Yes, we will. Okay. So we need to look for, sorry about that. We have Shadow Master Xiao, and Lu of the Thousand Blows, and Shia Boldblade. And we also have Kite Master Led,
Pandaria conceals
as well as a new
great
flight.
darkness.
Better dead than dread. What's this? I am sure many of our associates will be requesting your services after our victory here, but I have received a request for aid from our invaders at the wall along the Dread Wastes. If you would assist them, then take a kite and check in with Bowmistress Lee.
Beware the western
This is
wind.
actually leading into the final zone of... Yeah, this is leading into the final zone of Pandaria, which is the Dread Wastes. So we're not going to necessarily worry about that just yet. We're going to actually untrack it for a little bit. And we're going to take care of the remaining stuff here. So we need to get armor from all of these Shado-Pan Masters, as well as take care of some of those carrion birds that might try to eat them. So here we go. Questing break. Go! Okay, so we've taken care of the carrion that we're about to feast on these Shado-Pan masters, as well as properly given them their I can't talk. Properly given them their last rites. So let's go ahead and turn these in back at Winter's Blossom, and then let's see if we can figure out what's going on with the Shado-Pan, because it seems like every outpost for the Shado-Pan is stressed for people and not receiving any reinforcements. So first of all, let's talk to Ban.
I have a plan.
Good. I will see to it that the armors return to their pupils.
Goodbye.
Okay. Then
What is it?
Lin. Good. After what they have done, I would not show the Yongle kindness in life, but neither will I allow their bodies to be eaten by the birds. Okay, to the wall. They are attacking again! Lin looks to the Ox Gate. Archers, on the wall! I need you to get up there. My wife Suna went to the scout wall with that fool Lao Chen. Perhaps if he had spent more time preparing the defenses and less building the ridiculous airlift contraption, it matters not. Get a kite from Len to the west, and then get up there and find my wife. She'll know what to do next.
Watch the
Okay,
sun.
so go ahead and talk to Kite Master
Pandaria
Len.
conceals a
I
great
heard from the
darkness.
others. You need a kite to the wall? Yes, I need a kite to get up to the wall. Yeah, I could totally hear him right next to me. It was completely fine. I understand. This is actually the quest I think I was thinking. I didn't think. I think. I literally got myself into a loop here. This was the quest I thought was going to happen back there at the village.
Hello, friend.
So let's talk to Suna. Wow, that was quite a bit of kite flying there. Good job getting up here and not dying. It's good you're here too. Lao Chen's got an idea he's working on. But in the meantime, we've got Yongle to deal with. Alright, off the wall. The Yongle on the wall here are providing covering fire for the ones below. I don't know what Lao Chen is thinking, but I want you to deal with these archers. The good news is, up here we've got the spirit of the ox helping us. When they're weakened, the ox spirit will stun them, and you can use it to knock them off the wall. You'll find the archers just out that door. Okay, so we need to do this to 12 archers.
And hurl them from the wall!
But we also have Lao Chin the Iron Belly,
Yeah?
so let's talk to him. A terrible sacrifice. I have an idea, and am prepared to make a terrible sacrifice. As much as I know that we need my stout brew to fortify our defenders for the long-term security of the Ox Gate. It is too painful to discuss details now, but please, while you are up here defending the wall, gather the barrels of oil they are using to light their arrows. We will need them.
See you.
Okay, so we need to take care of all of these archers as well as get some oil. So let's go ahead and do that with a questing break. Go! Okay, we've gotten the oil and we've got the archers taken care of. Let's get back to the station to talk to Lao Chin as well as Suna. And we'll see if we can get them saved so that we can get them back to Winter's Blossom. It looks like these guys are powerful members of the Shado-Pan. So Suna's Silent Strike. Ha! I could see them flying. Good work.
We must be victorious.
And Lao Chin,
Oh, hi.
do you have the oil? Yes, I do. All right, I'm off to prepare our next move. Good luck, friend.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So talk to Suna.
Part brew. No.
Stay alert.
We'll need more oil.
Action
Alright, there
speaks
we go.
louder than words.
Lao Chin's Gambit. All right, thanks to you, we will have the wall under control. Good job. I'll stay up here for a little while and make sure no more Yongle get up onto the wall. You, though, should go back down and see what Lao Chin has cooked up. I hate to say it, but maybe he had a good idea after all.
Farewell.
Okay, so
Words
go ahead and
will
talk
not
to her.
End this war.
Ready? All right, I'm ready to get back to the
Courage
front.
guide you.
Okay, so this will take you back down to Winter's Blossom. And now we get to do this next quest, which is going to be fun. So here's Lao Chin.
Got something to show me?
Good to see you made it back in one piece. Thanks to your help with the barrels, I've managed to brew up a good surprise for our Yongle friends at the front. So do a barrel roll. When I trained as a brewmaster, I didn't expect to use my knowledge like this. Did you know beer catches fire when lit? Well, with Yongle oil mixed in, it's downright explosive. I'd mix the oil in with these kegs, roll them at the Yongle over by the gate, and ignite them when you get close. It'll take a few seconds for the keg to blow, but when it does, well, let's just say I wouldn't want to be over there. Which is why I'll be over here, mourning the loss of this brew.
See you.
Oh, poor guy. So all you gotta do is hop on these giant barrels and destroy the living crap out of these guys. So just destroy them. Not too hard, right? Well, here we go again. Yeah, baby! Go, boom! Okay, we actually do need to make it a little bit further down, but that's all right. We're making progress. And actually, so like I said, the gate that they're guarding actually leads into the Townlong Steppes, which is the next zone of Pandaria. And second to last, we are almost done with Pandaria's landscape, which is kind of sad because I will miss it, but eventually we had to move on. Oh no! We've done so much damage. We have 15 more of these Yongle to take care of. Boom! And now we only need to take care of one of these tree launchers. So let's go ahead and take care of it. We'll just go ahead and light it now. Boom! And now we can talk to Lao Chin, who is unfortunately mourning the loss of his brew. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to him.
What's going on?
Ooh, that was an explosion. Several, in fact. Sad my beer had to go, but at least we're safe for now. And we do get a toy, which is basically a strong alcoholic beverage you can use. Finish this. We've heard back from Suna on the wall. Something's going on. It looks like they are preparing for their final push. It's time to finish... Oh, excuse me. It's time to finish this, friend. Okay, so finish the bottle for the Ox Gate. Cutscene! Looks like their general has come out to play.
The Yongle warlord shows his face. Come, let's finish this.
Yes, let's. It's time for this guy to go down. So, let's do it. And of course, he is named... so that is Gongda. Let's go ahead and take him out. I'm running as fast as I can. Come on, buddy. Nah, screw you. I will make it to you. Boom! Feel my fists of fury. Feel them. There we go. So the battle for the Oxgate has been won. Let's go ahead and turn this back in with Suna. I think it was Suna. No, it's Ban that we're turning it into. Yay. Okay.
Do you seek my counsel?
Well, their lieutenant is dead. I think we finally pushed them out of Kun-Lai. But at what cost? So many dead. Lin captured. I will not allow Terran Zu to continue to ignore his charge. Where are my reinforcements?
We have won the day. Why are you weeping?
All those barrels are some of my finest brew. At least it went out in a blaze of glory.
Wait. Where's Lin?
I thought he was with you.
Where is my husband?
He must have pursued the fleeing Yongle while we intercepted their leader.
I'm going ahead. I will see you on the other side. I hope.
Patience, Suna. If we march into Townlong alone, we compound our problems. We must focus on the monastery and get reinforcements.
Alright, so let's go and talk to Ban now. Where are my reinforcements? This has simply gone too far. I cannot ignore our abandonment any longer. After all that's happened here, all you've been through in Firebow, we must travel to the monastery. Whatever they are doing in there can wait. We can take my balloon up to the mountain to the monastery. It is anchored back at the camp to the northeast.
Be well.
Okay, so we just need to head back to camp and use the balloon to get there. Oh. Actually, yeah, we need to tell Ban we're ready to go first, and then they'll
It is
follow us.
best to be prepared.
Something feels different up here. I don't know what, but I expect we'll find out soon enough. I'm ready to
Goodbye.
leave. Let's go. So he'll mount up, and now we can just ride all the way back to Winter's Blossom. Because, yeah, this is a big problem, and we need to get it figured out. The Shado-Pan are not responding with reinforcements, and we possibly even have casualties in Townlong now that we need to go take care of. So, yeah, the Shado-Pan need to act. All you got to do is get up to this balloon. And yeah, we're moving faster than Ban, but I don't really care at this point because he'll catch up. He's not too far behind. So let's go ahead and join him in the balloon.
Hello.
Talk to him. All right, let's go out to the monastery. And cutscene. Yay, we get to fly. Fly.
As a stranger to these lands, you may not be familiar with the Shado-Pan. Our charge is an ancient one, dating back to the time of Shao Hao, our founder and the last emperor of Pandaria. Dark energies embrace this land. Anger, hatred, fear, doubt. These negative emotions can manifest in physical form. We call this dark energy Sha.
So we
It
already
is
know.
our sacred duty to monitor and imprison the Sha, to defeat it wherever it darkens the hearts of our people. In all my years, I have never seen the Sha so active as when your soldiers landed on our shores. Pandaria does not have a standing army. We, the Shado-Pan, are its first and only line of defense. Tyron Zu leads the Shado-Pan as his father did before him, but he has elected to close our monastery gates. Why? We must find out. Without the Shadow...
So he was saying, without the Shado-Pan, Pandaria will surely be engulfed in darkness.
Do you seek
Okay.
my counsel?
Here we are, and now you know why we cannot let our brothers sit idly by. Alright, unbelievable. I simply refuse to believe the gods will not grant us entry to the monastery should we impress upon them the seriousness of the situation. Friend, go east, to the sentinel in front of the monastery, and demand admittance. I will come with you.
Goodbye.
Okay, so let's go. So already you're seeing that they are denying admittance for some reason. We don't really know why. Let's go ahead and talk to this Shado-Pan Sentinel and see what's going on.
the sword in the shadows.
By the order of Lord Terenzu, none shall pass. I am here with Band Bearheart, and we demand an audience with Terenzu.
the western wind.
Demand? You demand? Who are you to make demands of the Shado-Pan? Oh no! Oh crap!
I have a plan. Beware.
Oh no, okay. That was an interesting reaction.
We meet again.
No, this is worse than I could have possibly imagined. The monastery itself has been compromised. Alright, so we actually can get a neck piece out of this, so great. And that's it, the Shado-Pan and Slummet in the Summit. Into the monastery. This is unspeakable. If the monastery has truly been taken over by the Shah, we will need a great effort to purge the monks inside of corruption. Gather a group of your allies and meet me inside the monastery.
Goodbye.
So basically the
I will
instance
see you
ends with
inside
Shado-Pan
the
Monastery. But we don't need to worry about that too much because we just barely finished up Kun-Lai Summit. So that's going to go ahead and do it for this part of the Tale of Drakfu. When we get back on Friday, we will start up the next zone as we venture into the Townlong Steppes. We'll see you guys then.